You are still watching Ways Now. The United Nations General Assembly proclaimed 21st of March the International Day of Forest in 2012 to celebrate and raise awareness of the importance of all types of forest. Countries are encouraged to undertake local, national, and international efforts to organize activities involving forests and trees, such as tree planting, campaigns. The organizers are the United Nations Forum on Forest and the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, that's FAO, in collaboration with the governments, the collaborative partnerships on forests, and other relative organizations in the field. So, if you didn't know, now you know that forest is very important. Somebody was saying to me and yabbing us today that that's why Lagos is extremely hot. We don't have trees.
Oh, yeah, right.
But we don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
I think so too.
And you go to some northern states, you go up north, you just enjoy fresh breeze. Like we don't have that. It's like the air in Lagos is so stale, right? Because so many development is happening. They're cutting down different bushes.
How about in Abuja? Do they have a lot of trees?
Yes, they have a lot of trees.
Very hot.
Really? Is it so hot? But it's not as hot as Lagos.
Really? I actually think Abuja is hotter. Hotter.
All right. So let me quickly do a follow-up on the conversation we had Thursday into Friday, now Monday. The wife of the ex-governor, Willie Obiano, that's Ebele Chukwu Obiano, has come out, the slappy. Oh Lord, they gave us something to talk about.
I'm telling you.
The slappy has come out to say that, but like when people are talking, do they really hear themselves when they are talking?
Not really.
I don't think she heard herself, because I mean, if you had listened in on that conversation, right, you would have seen that the words that she was mouthing aloud to the person that was seated, everybody heard it. You used the B word on her, and you then go like, she now came out to say that she only went there to actually exchange pleasantries before she now got up and slapped her. That in fact, let me read it. She said, so according to the statement she was released by Bele Obiano, she said, okay, she said she wondered what brought about so much anger and hate that would cause a former diplomat to be unable to manage herself in public.
Yeah.
Mrs. Obiano stated that she didn't bother returning the slap. Instead, she just walked away in utter bewilderment.
Oh my.
It's like these people forget that cameras were watching. They will not say that it was film trick.
Oh, I don't even want to laugh.
Oh my God. No, I have to laugh.
She arranged herself and walked away.
Yes, so she arranged. Somebody that wig was flying out.
She was
and she was calling somebody the what's it called, the A word. On, you know, screaming that she used the B word on her. She used the A word on her. And you now come out to say that that she left her seat to greet Bianca, but the latter to her greeting, the latter reacted to her greeting by slapping her.
So it was an unprovoked slap.
Madam Ebele. Ebele Chukwu. Is that the meaning of Ebele Chukwu? Like, you are lying. I don't understand what's the meaning. No, because I don't get it. So you should have just come out to say, you know what, I think something went wrong. I was not myself. We would have managed that information better. Not that you say that you...
Or don't even say anything. No comments. No comments.
So I thought to start with that. Let me start with that before you take your story. Then I'll come back to another story I found.
All right. So Nigeria loses 150 billion naira to fake battery products, says Chief Executive Officer Emilinks Nigeria Limited, Mr. Solomon Nwadiobu. He has said that Nigeria loses about 150 every year to fake battery products. He added that fake battery products often cause damage to cars in the nation. So for a country with an annual demand of 720,000 vehicles, you would agree that this is a very big issue Nigerians are struggling with. We foresee a serious threat because of the influx of substandard batteries into the country. That is a threat to the economy. Now, the average battery, listen to this one, the average battery cost is about 30,000 naira. And going by Nigerians' annual battery demand of 5 million batteries, it means we are losing a whooping 150 million naira to fake batteries. So the Koreans and the Chinese have made Nigeria a dumping ground for fake batteries. This is a heavy, colossal waste to our economy and must not be tolerated anymore. So I chose this story today because I am actually aggrieved. I have bought about 2 batteries in the last in recent time, last how many months, and after a while they just tell you the batteries are no longer working. They even tell you it's your car, maybe you're not warming your cars, you're not doing this, but they are importing very fake batteries. So the batteries are damaging our cars, they're damaging our generators, just different
this thing interesting, right? So for me, my car batteries, I serviced my car up until I think late last year. It was Kosharis that was servicing the car. So the battery, right? Their battery was quite expensive, but that battery
has
not given me any problem, because even the one I took out it lasted about maybe 5 or 6 or 7 years.
Really?
Yes, before I took that one out. Because batteries are not supposed to be something you're supposed to be changing
every 3 months,
no.
Even 3 months.
Do you understand?
It's not even yearly anymore.
It's supposed to last a very long time. The battery I had there, I think it lasted about 6 years before I took out that one. So yes, you might be buying something cheap. Even you, where they buy them, you check it again.
Yes.
So what I would not want is that you bring it expensive, but it's fake. Do you understand? If I'm buying it cheaper, I know that, okay, I'm buying it at my own detriment.
Yes, but that's what's happening. They are charging people
the price of the original
real price. Yes. Meanwhile, they are giving them the substandard battery.
Wow.
So that's
sad.
really bad. And what baffles me about these importers is that if you bring in real batteries and you sell them at the real prices, you will still make a profit.
True.
But you are going to be selling good batteries. So why do you want to bring in fake batteries?
Honestly, I think what we should do is focus on going to the right sources. Do you understand? Just go to the right place.
It's here now, Koreans and Chinese. They're trying to damage our economy.
All right, so this broke my heart. I saw this story and I thought it was worth mentioning. Students return home. Banks shut as insecurity heightens, and Imo Buhari summons the governor. It was a ghost town in Owerri, the Imo state capital, as students were sent home by their teachers owing to the resumption of criminal activities in the state at the weekend. Most of the banks also refused to open in Owerri on Monday, while the ones that opened actually had like very skeletal operations. And one of the one of the students, when asked what happened, he said, our teacher just asked us to go home because today is a sit at home. And some parents said that there was a circulation of a memo around the WhatsApp group of parents to say to them that don't bring your kids to school on Monday. School activities will resume on Tuesday. So this is really sad because, again, a lot of things we've said that, oh, this sit at home thing had already resolved, but now this is actually more worrisome because it's not so much of the rule that was given for sit at home. Is more for criminal activities, because they said there was a raid had happened Saturday and Sunday, witness attacks which resulted to death of no fewer than 5 people. Gunmen in the morning had bombed some police divisional headquarters in Owerri and the attack led to the killing of 2 policemen who were on duty, raising 7 vehicles parked at the station and freeing of suspects in detention. So this is catastrophe. You understand? We are not, it's not going to be funny if it continues like that, releasing inmates and all of that. Bearing in mind that we are close to the political season, so it's a mixed feeling for me. I don't even know how to process this, how we are going to rise above this, but this is a big issue and a lot of students have been asked. I'm happy that the students are even asked to go home, because it's even safer
for
that
them.
You are actually in the comfort of your home, because you do not know that staying in school and you don't know what is going to happen. So we're hoping that the Governor Hope Uzodinma, in collaboration with the federal government, will be able to find a way to curb it and nip it in the bud. Yes. All right. So on that note, we'll take a break now. We want to discuss what's the section 84, subsection 12. Stay with us. We'll be right back.